Hi guys, so as you know, the Premier League Tier A tournament ended recently and it was very interesting. There were some thrilling matches and there were certain players who performed exceptionally well, and that performances helped the players to go into the national team as well. So it's time for us to look at who are these players who performed well and what happened in the tournament. So yeah, at the conclusion of the Premier League tournament Tier A, Colombo Cricket Club, that is CCC, emerged champions with 88.32 points, while Saracens Sports Club took the runner-up spot with 75.2 points. Yes, CCC champions and Saracens was the runners-up. Now let's look at the top performances. Chilaw Marians right-hand batsman Oshada Fernando, who earned a call-up for the South African tour, ended the tournament as the highest run scorer. Yes, his exceptional performances, his consistency helped him to go into the national team. Well, at the top he has been very consistent. He was the first player to pass 1000 runs this season. He was the highest run scorer of the tournament, and he ended with 1181 runs in 9 matches to his name. How many centuries? 6 centuries and 4 half centuries. Now that proves that he has been very consistent. Well, that helped him. That helped him to go into the national team as well. Well, apart from Oshada, there were 3 more batsmen who were able to pass the 1000 run barrier. Well, who were they? At second place, it's his youngster, Pathum Nishanka of NCC, the former Pathanian. Pathum Nishank, right-handed batsman, who was able to perform really well. He has been playing for the Sri Lanka A team, the emerging team, and has been performing there as well. But now for NCC, he has played a very good hand. 1088 runs with 4 centuries and 4 half centuries. That's Pathum for you. And then next we have Tamil Union experienced batsman Sachitra Singh. Now Sachitra has been performing all throughout the seasons. Last year, the year before, he has been always in the top 5 run scorers. He has been performing really well at the middle, and in 10 matches he scored 1001 runs. Next we have at 4th, the other batsman who was able to pass 1000 runs. It was Priyamal Pereira was another player, another youngster who has played well. He has 2 back-to-back double centuries in 2 matches, and he has scored 1001 runs in 10 matches. Another CCC batsman, Priyamal Pereira, 1001 runs in 10 matches. And then now into the bowling. Well, it's his veteran Sri Lankan and CCC spinner Malinda Pushpakumara, who was able to top the charts. Once again, he has been doing that over and over again in the Premier League season. So this time too, it was Malinda Pushpakumara who was able to top the charts with 63 wickets to his name. CCC, that's one reason why CCC was the champions. They have been playing really well. Malinda was the highest wicket taker, and then we have Priyamal Pereira who passed 1000 runs. So Malinda was first, and then in second place it was this Indian bowler, 32-year-old Indian bowler Sagar Paresh. Well, he actually, when he came to Sri Lanka and he started playing at Chilaw Marians, he didn't have any first class experience at all. He hasn't played for a single club in India. So his first class debut was here in Sri Lanka, playing for Chilaw Marians, and he was second. He was second with 57 wickets. Third place we have this SSC young bowler Tarindu Ratnayaka, who was able to back 53 wickets in 10 matches, and he was the 3rd highest wicket take of the season. Another youngster in the making. Well, those are the top performances, the best batsmen and the best bowlers, the highest run scorers and the highest wicket takers. Now let's see what happened in the tournament, the special things that happened in the tournament. Well, yes, there were 15 double centuries that were scored. 15 double centuries were scored in this Premier League tournament, and well, in fact there were no triple centuries. Well, 273 scored by Kaushal Silva was the highest individual score of the tournament. Highest individual score of the tournament, 273 scored by Kaushal Silva. And then Angelo Pereira. Well, Angelo Pereira was able to score 2 double centuries in the same match. 2 double centuries in the same match. He was able to score 2 double centuries in the same match, first innings and second innings, and that helped him to go into the national team. His bat spoke at the right time. Sri Lanka was making the squad for the South African tour, and there were players dropped, there were players coming in, and into the middle order, he performed well, and he was included in the team because of that. That 2 innings came at the right time, I would say. Well, Angelo goes into the history. Apart from him, there is only one player who was able to score 2 double centuries, twin double centuries in the same match. Now that was Arthur Fack of Kent, who achieved this in 1938. So after 1938, in the first class history, it's Angelo Pereira who was able to score 2 double centuries in the same match. And apart from Angelo, it was Kausha Silva and Priyamar Pereira who was able to score 2 double centuries each. And Priyamar Pereira's double centuries came in back-to-back matches. 2 back-to-back double centuries by Priyamar as well. Then from the bowling perspective, we have CCC's Malinda Pushpakumara, who was able to bag all 10 wickets in an innings. Getting all the 10 batsmen out is not an easy task, but Malinda Pushpakumara was able to do this against Saracens. He got 10 wickets in an innings. Apart from Malinda, there was no other bowler who was able to do that, but Jeevan Mendes got 9 wickets in an innings, and Chamikara Edirisinghe was also able to get 9 wickets in an innings. Now, when you consider in a match, 16 wickets was the best figures in a match. 16 wickets were taken by Malinda Pushpakumara once again. That 2 against Saracens, 10 wickets in the first and 6 in the second. He was able to get 16 wickets in that match, and that is the best bowling performance in a match. So yes, those are the top performances of the Premier League tournament. Now we have seen lot of special things happening in this tournament. 4 players were able to pass 1,000 runs. There were 15 double centuries. A player was able to score 2 double centuries in the same match in both of the innings. And there were 3 players who were able to score 2 double centuries. There was 1 player who was able to get all 10 wickets. Now that speaks about the tournament very well. Now players have been performing very well. Players like Oshada, highest run scorer, young batsman. He has played last year as well. Last year he was the second highest run scorer. This time he becomes the first highest run scorer. And then Pathum Nishanka, another youngster, 20. Pathum Nishanka is the second highest run scorer. He has played really well. And then experienced players like Saditya Singh performing consistently. Once again, he's the third highest run scorer. Another batsman who was able to score 1,000 runs. And then we have another youngster, Priyamar Pereira, who was able to score 2 double centuries and perform really well. Well, that's a good tournament. Now, when you consider bowling, it's Malinda Pushpakumara, experienced bowler, who was able to be the highest wicket taker. And then at number 3, we have another youngster, Tharindu. So we can see, good mix of experienced players and the youngsters performing. So this was a good tournament, and that helped many players to get into the team as well. Kausha Silva's performances, got him a call back. Ochanda's performance got him into the team. Angelo Pereira's performance got him into the team. Well, that's really good, I would say. Well, yes. So that's it for me. Thank you.